Dinner's ready without pushing a spoon across the stove. Welcome to Reviewsinsidetv. Let's talk about a multi-cooker that promises to stir, shred, sauté, and simmer all by itself. Meet the STIRMAX PLUS 7.5 Quart Digital Multi-Cooker with automatic paddle, a 9-in-1 countertop appliance that claims to cut down dinner prep by up to 60%. Picture a family-sized pot that fits 2 whole chickens or 6 pounds of pork in a compact design, armed with a motorized paddle that stirs and shreds automatically. You set it to one of 9 pre-programmed presets. Think STIRMAX, Braisemax, Slow Cook, Stew Soup, Keep Warm, Steam Boil, Risotto, Sauté, or Rice. And off it goes, sautéing or searing first, then switching straight to simmer. The non-stick ceramic-coated pot, lid, and paddle are dishwasher safe. No soaking or scrubbing required, or so the claim goes. Here's what it's like when theory meets the countertop. Unpacking and setup were surprisingly straightforward. Everything slid into the box neatly. Base, pot, paddle, lid, cookbook, and plugging it in felt familiar, like any other electric slow cooker. Attaching the paddle was simple. It clicks into place with a slight twist and feels secure. The control panel has a clean layout, with preset buttons that are labeled intuitively. I tested this during a busy weeknight with classic scenarios: a pulled pork dinner, a creamy risotto, then a cozy stew. First up, the pulled pork setting. I tossed in a pork shoulder, hit the Braisemax preset. The machine started by searing the meat, its motor-driven paddle gently turning the pork for even browning. About 60 minutes later, it automatically shifted to simmer, and toward the end, the paddle began shredding. Instead of fighting a fork through hot meat, it just fell into fork-tender threads. That hands-off shredding? Magic, especially when you're cooking after daycare chaos. The texture was consistent, no dry strands or globby mush. Next, risotto. Normally, risotto demands constant stirring and attention, but with the STIRMAX preset, it began by sautéing the rice and aromatics with paddle turnover, then shifted into gentle stirring as broth was absorbed. The rice was creamy with slight bite, yes, al dente. Not Michelin perfect, but genuinely better than many electric risotto options that leave it stodgy. For stew, I dropped in veggies and cuts of beef, selected the stew soup preset, and the paddle kept things moving at a comforting simmer. Vegetables held shape, meats were tender without turning mushy, and nothing stuck to the bottom. Now, real talk. Let's weigh the strengths and limitations. The paddle system is brilliant for anyone who juggles time and tasks. It stirs, shreds, sears, everything. The 9 presets cover a wide range of cooking styles, and the capacity fits a sizable family easily. Cleanup has been a breeze. The ceramic-coated parts slide right into the dishwasher with no scrubbing required. That feels like a small but meaningful win after ending childcare chaos with a tasty dinner. But there are a few caveats. The cooker is bulkier and heavier than most slow cookers, so storage might be a concern if your kitchen is cozy. The ceramic coating, while durable feeling, still needs care. Abrasive tools could wear it down over time. The noise of the motor is low, but noticeable. If you cook late at night, that whisper of whir may stand out, and the preset selections are fixed. There's no manual temperature dialing or paddle speed controls, so if you're a seasoned home chef who likes to fine-tune, you might find it a bit rigid. Now, is it worth the cost? Let's say it lands in the mid-range for multi-cookers. Price-wise, it sits between a standard slow cooker and a multifunction pressure cooker. If you're comparing it to a traditional slow cooker priced similarly, it's a clear leap forward because of the automatic stirring and shredding. Against an Instant Pot or Ninja Foodie, those let you pressure cook and do more overall functions, but none of them stir automatically, and homemade pulled pork without effort becomes a strong differentiator. So, for busy households that value convenience and consistency over hyper-custom control or pressure cooking speed, this dish-making robot feels justified. If you're an advanced cook who already has a pressure cooker and don't mind manual stirring, the value is less obvious. Looking around at alternatives, the Zavor VersaPot hits a similar market. 8-quart, induction-heated, built-in stirring, but it costs a fair bit more and lacks a sear then shred preset. The HBH cooking wand adapter tricks older multi-cookers into stirring, but it's a retrofit, not fully integrated. So unless you're fine with jury rigging, the STIRMAX Plus stands out by integrating that stirring/shredding from the ground up. The exterior feels solid. The base is robust with a metal-reinforced housing. The ceramic-coated pot is thick and heavy. Given the track record of other ceramic multi-cookers, if cared for, it should hold up years. There's no long-term user data yet. Product is newer, but the brand's reputation for customer service closed to handle warranty is decent. If something goes sideways, support channels seem responsive, but I haven't needed to test that myself yet. There are no firmware or software updates here. This cooker is purely manual controls with cooking logic built in, so that section just stays skipped. To sum up, this cooker shines when you want truly hands-off performance. Browning, stirring, pulsing, shredding, all without hovering at the stove. It's durable, spacious, and easy to clean. A few trade-offs: size, fixed settings, motor noise, and potential wear on the coating if misused. For busy families, multitaskers, or anyone who craves simplicity without sacrificing cooking quality, it's a strong, savvy choice. For precision control cooks or minimalist kitchens, maybe less so. Press that like button if you found these insights helpful, and subscribe to Reviews Inside TV. Ring the bell too so you never miss when your future dinner partner gets tested. Thanks for sticking with me. You'll find a link to the product in the comments. If you already own one, or just crave an automated stirring companion, drop your thoughts or questions below. Goodbye till next time. Stay stirred, stay spotless, and keep cooking smart with Reviews Inside TV.